If you're planning on moving to New Haven, Connecticut, definitely come on over. You will absolutely love it. But before we get started, my name is Deja Spearman. I'm a Connecticut realtor. I actually grew up around 10 minutes from New Haven, so I pretty much know the city like the back of my hand and all the areas. So I decided to make this little video because I know a lot of people are moving over to Connecticut, specifically around the New Haven area for Yale and just other opportunities. Some people from New York are still coming over. So here's 5 things you should know before you move to the city of New Haven. The first one is traffic. So Connecticut is definitely a commuter state. You 100% need a car, especially if you're gonna be traveling on the outskirts of like the major cities of like Stamford, Norwalk, New Haven, Hartford, stuff like that. So basically, long story short, in the morning, literally from probably like 7 to 8:30, you're definitely gonna get traffic going into New Haven. There is some slight traffic leaving New Haven going into West Haven. If you're going towards 95 south, there's usually traffic from 3 p.m. until around 7 p.m. And honestly, I'm not even joking. Everybody knows Long Wharf, which is the strip when you're coming from New Haven and or 91 North and or 91 East. If you're literally going towards West Haven, there's gonna be traffic there. I'm not even gonna lie. And even in New Haven around rush hour, it does get congested in there. And it's a little hard to find parking and stuff like that. So that's definitely number one, is I would definitely plan accordingly. If you're going to be living in New Haven, you definitely won't experience that much traffic, but if you are gonna be on the outskirts, which I would say is West Haven, Woodbridge, Hamden, East Haven, you're going into New Haven, definitely just be aware of the morning traffic. It can get very slow. So number 2 is New Haven is a college town. Yale University is borderline smack dab in the middle of downtown New Haven. And I guess you should be aware of this because, you know, when you have like holidays like Halloween, the streets are flooded. They're flooded. Every year, sometimes I go out, and this year I went to a restaurant and Jack's Steakhouse and Bar in downtown New Haven. The line was wrapped. Mind you, it was freezing cold and I think raining. I'm not sure. I can't remember if it was raining, but either way, everybody was dressed up. Everybody was walking around. It was wrapped around the building. There were lines out the wazoo. It is a college town. People are looking to party or go out places Thursday through Sunday. So definitely just be aware that, you know, if you're looking to party somewhere, it's probably gonna be filled with a younger crowd because of Yale, but you can still find good places. I know there's a good amount of lounges and stuff like that that have, I guess, an older community in the sense that not 21 or like 22-year-olds. Maybe if you're looking for like 30s, 40s, there are some places like that. So just be on the lookout. But that's number 2. New Haven is a college town. A lot of people walking around everywhere, restaurants flooded, everything like that. So just be aware of that. The third is transportation. If you are living in New Haven, I wouldn't say you have too much to worry about because it's actually very walkable. Depending on where you live, you can easily park X, Y, and Z, or if you are close to the downtown area, you can easily ride your bike. You can walk, you can skateboard. I know in the summer and spring, I know some people, whether they're living in Hamden or in actual New Haven, they take their moped, they take their bike, yada, yada, yada. We have bike lanes for you guys and stuff like that. It is very walkable. We have city buses and we have the train, and so I think that's why a good amount of people during COVID came to Connecticut, is because we literally have Union Station going straight to New York. So that's number 3. You don't really have to worry too much if you're just going to be staying in New Haven area. It's definitely, transportation is definitely pretty good. If you are going to be driving your car, bring some quarters because you do have to pay for parking, and I believe it's like $1.25 an hour except for holidays and Sundays. So that's number 3, transportation. We have a lot of transportation options, and actually we have a train that goes to Hartford as well. We have trains that go honestly anywhere. Union Station will go to Boston, it'll go to Hartford, it'll go to New York. I actually took the train I think last month to Boston, pretty smooth. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that. 4 is nightlife. So I kind of touched on this a little bit earlier in the video when I was talking about it's a college town. The nightlife is, for me, it's not really my vibe, but if you are looking for something to do, we definitely have a good amount. There's not a lot, but we do have a good amount of clubs. And like I said, Yale, so you're gonna have your house parties. There's some clubs. A couple of the clubs is Rise Nightclub and Club Van Dome. Tiama Tequila before COVID was top tier. I'm not sure how it is now, but that's a nice place to hang out. Geronimo's Bar, that's what it's called. They're famous for their mashed potato pizza, but I know they have a pretty long line Friday and Saturday nights. There's a place called Elm City Social, and it has a rooftop bar. It's obviously better in the summer, but once again, there's gonna be lines and or a wait time. And then actually during the summer, they have concerts and just regular events on the green. I've been to a concert. The guy was a saxophonist. I cannot remember his name, but I actually went. He played on the green. There was a stage, and it was just very nice and cozy. Parking was extremely hard, but it was very nice to kind of just go to that nice event if you just want to chill. Always look at what's going to be happening on the green. It is super fun. Bring your own lawn chair or a blanket and have some fun over there. But definitely New Haven is not short of nightlife. You'll definitely find some stuff to do if it's not your crowd, because like I said, during the year, which is what, September to December, and then you got your spring semester, it is more college students, but you can definitely find something that will suit whatever you're looking for in the nightlife. So that's number 4. We do have a pretty good nightlife here. It's obviously nothing like a major city like Miami, Houston, New York. It's nothing like that because New Haven is not a big city. But for what we have that's in front of us, it will do. The 5th one, probably what you knew already. When you look up New Haven, what do you see? You probably see pizza capital, pizza this, pizza that. So the 5th one is food. New Haven is nothing short of any food cuisine. You know, you will find vegan, vegetarian, Italian, Mexican, Indian, Cuban. There's a kosher sushi place off of Whaley Avenue with brunch places. There's a lot of food options that you can try. I know I haven't gotten to them. And usually if I'm going out with one of my friends, we're just like, oh, let's try a new place in New Haven, because there are many places, and they're adding that you can try. One of my favorite cuisines is Asian food. So T-Swirl Crepe is one of my favorite places. I love Mecca Noodle, OK Dog. I never really cared for what's it called, corn dogs, but theirs are extremely good. Bonchon's amazing. So honestly, between College Street and about 2 blocks in each direction, you can easily find more than enough food. And like I said, we're the pizza capital, so we have Pepe's, we have Modern, we have Sally's. We actually have like I think it's called Little Italy, I'm not sure, but we literally have an Italian section in New Haven that you have pastries, you got the restaurants, and then you have the pizza. So that is 5 things you should know before you move to New Haven, which is transportation, nightlife, food. It is a college town. And you know what, with honestly any probably up and coming town or, you know, busy town, there is a good amount of traffic. Nothing too crazy. We're not New York traffic, we're not Atlanta traffic, but there's a good amount of traffic. So just keep all that in mind before you move to New Haven. If you are looking to move to New Haven, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to help you out. Like I said, I grew up 10 minutes from New Haven. I literally used to be there every single Friday night, just chilling. You know, they have Shake Shack. I used to be obsessed with Shake Shack. But anyways, yes, if you're looking to move to New Haven or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me. I put my best contact on the screen, and I would love to help you out in any way I can. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did like this video, make sure you hit the like button below and hit subscribe so you're notified of when I post again. If you do want to know 5 things about any other town, feel free to comment below. I can try to see if I know like New Haven County more so than many of the other counties, because that's where I live. But if you want to hear 5 more facts about any other town, drop it below, and I'll see if I can provide enough value for that town for you. But I hope to see you guys at my next video, and I hope you have